Are you ever stressed out about money? Yeah, you're definitely not alone. In the next few minutes, we're going to break down a 10-step plan from Tiffany Aliche's amazing book, Get Good with Money. It's a path that promises to take you from all that financial anxiety to something she calls financial wholeness. But before we dive in, just let this statement from Tiffany Aliche sink in for a second. She said she felt more secure making $39,000 a year teaching than she did making that same amount every single month as an entrepreneur. I mean, that sounds totally upside down, right? How on earth is that even possible? Well, the answer really gets to the core of everything she teaches. Her story just blows up this huge myth we have about money. It proves that a bigger paycheck means almost nothing without a solid plan behind it. It's the difference between just having money and having a system that actually makes your money work for you. And that brings us to this really key idea. See, most people are chasing what they call financial freedom, which usually just means having a ton of money. But what Tiffany Aliche argues for is something way deeper: financial wholeness. This isn't about a number in a bank account. It's about having a complete financial system that gives you genuine peace of mind and just gets rid of that money fear for good. So what exactly is financial wholeness? Well, it's a state where the 10 key areas of your financial life are all working in harmony, all working together for you. And here's the most important part. This is something anyone can achieve, no matter what their income is. Okay, so that's the goal. But how do you actually get there? Well, Tiffany's 10-step roadmap can be simplified into 3 really clear phases, and we're going to walk through them right now. Phase 1 is, without a doubt, the most important. It's all about building your foundation. This is where you create that rock-solid stability and security, so that when life happens, and it will, you don't get completely knocked off your feet. And this foundation is built on 4 pillars. First, building a budget that you'll actually stick to. Second, saving in a smart way. Third, having a real plan to dig out of debt. And fourth, understanding and boosting your credit score. When it comes to budgeting, the place to start is what she calls the nodal budget. So forget about fancy coffees or nights out for a minute. This is the absolute bare bones minimum you need to survive each month. We're talking rent, basic food, utilities, and getting to work. Knowing this number, that's your first step toward control. So once you know your noodle budget number, your first mission is crystal clear. Save up 3 months worth of it. And here's a great tip from Tiffany. Put that money in an online-only savings account. Why? It's a simple psychological trick. That little bit of friction to get the money out makes you stop and think before you spend it on something that isn't a true emergency. All right, let's talk credit. What's the magic number you're aiming for? According to this plan, it's this: 740. Tiffany calls your credit score the GPA for your finances, and a FICO score of 740 or higher is like getting straight A's. It's the key that unlocks the best interest rates for everything: mortgages, car loans, you name it. And that can literally save you thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars over your life. So, to quickly recap phase 1, automate that budget, build your emergency fund, have a plan for your debt, and shoot for that 740 credit score. For debt, you could try something like the debt snowball method, where you pay off your smallest debts first. It gives you these quick wins that build momentum. Seriously, mastering these 4 pillars is non-negotiable. It's the bedrock that everything else is built on. So, once you've got that stable foundation, it's time to shift from playing defense to playing offense. This phase is all about proactively growing your wealth and protecting everything you've worked so hard to build. And this phase has 3 parts to it. First, you learn to earn more by increasing your income. Second, you start investing for the long term. And third, you get the right insurance to protect yourself from disaster. It's about building wealth and then making sure you actually get to keep it. You know, what's so powerful about Tiffany's advice on investing is just how simple it is. She says the most important things you can do aren't about trying to time the market or pick the next hot stock. Nope. It comes down to 2 behaviors: contribute consistently and learn to leave your investments alone. That's it. This approach takes the emotion out of it and lets compounding do its thing over time.
And we just can't skip over insurance. I know, it's not the most exciting topic, but think of it as your financial defense system. You know, having the right disability insurance could replace your income if you got hurt and couldn't work. Without it, one bad accident could wipe out everything you've built.
And that brings us to the final phase: securing your legacy. This is where you zoom all the way out and start thinking about the really long-term picture, maybe even generational wealth. This phase has 3 key moves: tracking your net worth as your main measure of success, building a team of financial pros, and creating an estate plan to protect your family and your assets. An estate plan just means you get to decide what happens to your stuff when you're gone.
At this stage, the single most important number you should be tracking is your net worth. It is the ultimate financial scorecard. Your income just shows money coming in, but your net worth, that gives you the complete picture of your financial health in one number. The goal is simple: make that number go up over time.
Look, as your net worth gets bigger, your finances get more complicated. It's just how it works. That's when you bring in the pros. You get a certified financial planner for your strategy, a CPA to help with taxes. This is your money team. They help you navigate all that complexity and avoid making really costly mistakes.
And this just brings it all that home, doesn't it? The goal of this whole journey isn't to become a millionaire just for the sake of it. It's about achieving peace, safety, and harmony with your money. It's about being able to sleep at night because you know you have a real plan in place.
At the end of the day, this 10-step plan is a roadmap to completely transform your relationship with money. It's about moving from that constant state of fear and anxiety to one of confidence and peace, one simple step at a time.
So I'm going to leave you with the most important question of all. Knowing all of this is great, but it's totally useless without action. Think about that first phase: budgeting, saving, debt, credit. What is the one thing, just one, that you will do today to start building your own foundation?